is it safe to ask the question, if you're not a fan of Air Maxes at all, are you actually a sneakerhead? What's up guys, it's your girl TJ here, back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're already subscribed, you know that I appreciate you. Love you for dropping by whenever I post new videos. If you are brand new, I hope that you love the videos enough and you check out some other ones and decide to subscribe. I am on the road to 10K by the end of 2019. That is the goal, so let's just get started and move right into this video today. We're dealing with Air Max. We're talking about Air Max and its month. March is the month of Air Max every single year. March 26th is the unofficial holiday within sneakers for the birth and creation of Air Max, pretty much by Nike and Tinker Hatfield. So in 1987, Tinker gave us the very first Air Max. It was the Air Max 1 that we've all come, well, not all, many of us have come to know, love, respect. I mean, it's the one. Like when you think people have the Jordan 1, right? And then we move into the 1 in terms of Air Max, you have the Air Max 1. And like the question that I posed at the start of this video, I mean, is it safe to go ahead and say, like, are you a true sneakerhead, just a lover of sneakers altogether? I'm not saying a Jordanhead, but an actual lover of sneakers if you don't like a single Air Max. I'm not just talking about the one, a single Air Max. Because in 1987, we got the first Air Max, and then we moved on to so many other Air Maxes through the 90s. And, you know, just to name off a few, literally the Air Max 90, the 95, the 97, the 98s, those are some of the faves of people. And then we got into new age technology for Air, and we moved into, you know, we had the Vapor Max, and then we moved to Air Max 270, now we have Air Max 720, like the largest air bubble ever. So Air has been around since kind of the dawn of sneakers, or Nike, well, a little bit later, like, you know, 1972, we kind of got, you know, Nike officially. Somewhat. And then, you know, we got Air in 1987. I am a lover of all things Nike. Like, my shirt is no joke. It says Nike Obsessed. I think it's pretty damn accurate because you guys, if you know me, I've had somebody try to clown me like, oh my god, do you have Nike on your chain? I do. What is the issue with it, okay? Just a lover of all things Nike. I'm not gonna apologize for that. Whether it's slides, whether it's sweats, whether it's, you know, accessories, doesn't matter. Lover of things Nike. So for those of us who just love Nike and we're just Nike heads, period, everything that encompasses Nike itself, other brands as well, like Converse and Jordans, we love March. It's a big deal for us. But then there's the other side of sneakers, and that's what I kind of want to touch on, just like the title in the video. So more specifically, and I think there is kind of a difference, you have just the actual world of sneakers, which is so much bigger than YouTube, which we all seem to forget somehow. I don't know how, but we all seem to forget that there's a whole world of sneakers that doesn't just encompass YouTube, okay? And then we have just a lot of what I see sneaker YouTubers that say, Air Max just isn't my thing, they just don't go with me, they don't vibe with me, I just can't get with them. Like, I'm not a fan of Air Max whatsoever. Okay, I don't know, it tends to feel a little hypocritical, and I say this only because how many times do you hear, or sometimes I'll at least see in the conversation, comments and things, trust me, I stay in those comments looking at stuff on videos. You know, if you're not a fan or you're not a lover of the Air Jordan 1, the Air Jordan 3, the Air Jordan 4, then you don't love sneakers. You're not a real sneakerhead. And, you know, they want to pull people's sneakerhead cards just because they may not love a certain famed silhouette of a Jordan. Okay, let's kind of break this down. Air Jordan means there had to be air, okay, for an Air Jordan to come about. So you are not actually a fan or respectful of what was necessary to even give you your loved Jordan. Like that's kind of the thing, I guess, that perplexes me so much. So you gotta respect what actually allowed you to have an Air Jordan 1. I'm not saying you need to go out and redo your entire closet so that you have nothing but Air Max boxes on, you know, in your closet. That's not what I'm saying, but it's okay to expand your horizons and try out an Air Max. First off, we all know Jordans are not that comfortable, okay? Maybe if you were in, you know, a Jordan 1, maybe a Jordan 3. Like a Jordan 3 for sure is super comfortable. I don't own a Jordan 5. I know the Jordan 5 is extremely padded on the inside, so a Jordan 5 is probably really comfortable. I know my Jordan 3s are really comfortable, but when it comes to Air Maxes, so many of them are comfortable. Like if you slip into a Vapor Max, a 270, an Air Jordan 1, you can be in those things all day and they are super comfortable. So there's no problem with branching out. It's not like, okay, listen, I'm not saying like, I got people trying to make me cross over to Adidas and they're like, you need to go try Ultra Boost. You need to shut the hell up, okay? But there's nothing wrong. Just expand your horizons. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, you don't have to go and get some hyped Air Max, okay? It doesn't need to be the Sean Witherspoon 197 or something of that nature. Just go get you a simple Air Max 1 and just test it out. But all I'm saying is, you know, there's the real world of, to me, of a lot of sneakerheads that love and respect Air Maxes in general, and they are excited for March, and not even March, just Air Maxes, whatever Nike could be cooking up in terms of Air Maxes. And then you have just this other small little world of sneaker YouTube where if it's not a Jordan, they don't want to touch on it, they don't want to do a video on it, they don't want to speak on it, that's trash, that's whack, that's terrible. I'm not saying the new 2019 releases aren't, you know, just, you have to have a taste for it just because of the colorways that they have, the space indigo and bleach coral. I get it, it's not everyone's vibe, I'm not picking it up myself, but all I'm saying is let's just be real. Want to go ahead and pose that question to you all, you know, when it comes to sneakers. First off, do you think there's a difference between the respect that the entire sneaker community has for Air Max versus what YouTube, you know, sneaker YouTube has for Air Max? And then also, do you feel that, you know, you need to respect the Air Max just as much as you respect the Jordan, you know, a Jordan if that's what you're a fan of, because without Air, you wouldn't have Air Jordan? That's all I want to know. So guys, in the comment section below, of course, I'm always interested to hear what you have to say. Go ahead, put them down there. You know, I try to always get back to you. And of course, I always love having discussions with you. So let's keep this going. I don't have lack of content for March, okay? Whether we're picking up shoes, not picking up shoes, that's why my channel is not geared around that. It's geared around just talking with you all and bringing discussions related to sneakers and money to the community. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always,